There's no person that is going to own content creation, honestly. And I think any marketer that thinks one person should own it is not viewing things the right way. I think there can absolutely be a role for media. I think there can be a role, obviously, for the ad agency and for publisher. The real deal is who's developing your content strategy. And what is that strategy? And then how do you understand how to produce the content that's part of your strategy? And obviously, as you heard from our talk today, but maybe you weren't there, I think the notion is that where we sit, the media agencies sit with understanding the power of data and how it connects to humans and people, I think we're in a right position to lead the development of content strategies.
I think everybody should be creating content. So not just the brand or not just the agency or not just the publisher. Obviously publishers should be creating content with brands. That's a no-brainer because they understand how to interact with their audience and how to talk to their audience in a sort of trusted way. And so brands need to trust publishers to help them do that. But we've seen brands become their own content studios and do amazing work. And so there's no reason that you have to sort of outsource all of that as a brand. And then agencies, I think there's certainly amazing creative agencies that will continue to exist and thrive and create great content. I think the role of the agency is changing a little bit as brands and publishers build their own agencies of sorts. And so there's definitely pressure if you're an agency right now to figure out how you sort of make yourself remain as relevant as you've been for the last 25 years.
I'm firmly convinced brands bring some very important qualities into being content creators, and that is they know their customers better than anybody else. So if they take that into the content creation process, then they're better suited, right? Publishers understand distribution. So, at the end, I think both in partnership, and of course agencies then have a lot of experience around creative and ensuring that a message is being made successfely in a piece of content.
The playing field is leveled. I think the brands are going to be the most active because there's getting more and more difficult to reach consumers through the ways they always historically have. But what we've seen is the playing field's completely leveled in the production and distribution, and you're still going to see guys in a garage produce an ad or a program that's going to be seen by tens of millions, but most of the great content is going to be produced by professional producers or brands.
The answer is really everybody has to be in the room together. The brand has to be there, the agencies have to be there, the publishers have to be there. But in terms of the conversation that we've been having even at IAB, there's really a strong case to be made for why agencies are the best partners to lead that process for brands. We understand the technologies, we understand the audiences, we have insights into the brand and their marketing objectives, and we know how to find the intersection between a brand truth and culture.
It's going to be everybody. At this point, as an analytics company, you need to create content. As a seller, you need to create content. As a brand, you need to create content. So we are going into a world where we all have to tell our story in a more thoughtful way, and that means creating content. Everybody needs to be a creator of content, but it needs to be high quality.